Well, if you are planning on bringing your pet on vacation this summer, you might want to consider also packing a pet first aid kit. Joining us now to talk about what it should include is Dr. Karen Fling, and she is from the Eastlake Veterinary Hospital. Good morning.
Good morning.
And you've brought a little new friend with you. Tell us about this sweet girl and her story.
Well, this is Princess Leia, and she's a little rescue dog that we brought in just last night.
Can we look at her belly?
Yeah, she's got a very big belly.
I don't want to make her uncomfortable.
She is pregnant with 7 puppies right now, and she is about to pop at any point.
Poor baby.
So this might be an exciting show. We may not be talking about first aid.
But what's interesting about her, and you were telling us, and then a lot of people, if you're in the market for an animal and you don't know this, when kill shelters and shelters that euthanize animals go down the list, you were telling me they euthanize pregnant dogs first.
Right. And in her case, instead of just being 1 dog, she's going to wind up being 8 dogs because she's expecting 7 puppies.
Because they don't want to take on that whole litter, so they euthanize. Well, we are so grateful for y'all in Eastlake Veterinary Hospital that y'all are a no-kill shelter and that y'all do take in some dogs.
It's a labor of love, and we successfully match hundreds of pets every year with new homes, and she will be available for adoption after she has the puppies, as will all of her little babies.
Well, thank you for bringing her, but your primary reason for being here today is to kind of tell us about pet first aid kits. I have a dog. I've had her for about a year, and I have a regular first aid kit, but I haven't even thought to maybe get a pet first aid kit.
Right.
What makes a pet first aid kit different than maybe a human's first aid kit?
Well, there are a few things that are a little different. First of all, you're going to need a leash in your pet first aid kit. That's something that if you come across a stray or an orphaned pet, that may be the best safety measure to capture a pet on the road. Also, a blanket can be great to use for a pet to wrap them in if they're shocky, injured. And a big blanket like this, if you're working with a large dog, can actually be used as a stretcher. So you can have 2 people on either end to carry a pet.
That's such a good idea.
So, and then also we have, I'm going to get unhooked here. Also, we have a couple little boxes here. We have either just a tackle box like this that you could get at a hardware store, a carrier or a little cardboard carrier that you could use as containers to put your supplies in. And so you can carry big bulky bottles of saline, hydrogen peroxide, these sort of things. But really what I like to do is transfer into a little cosmetic kit like this.
So and you have the squirt bottles or the spray bottles.
Exactly. So you can put your hydrogen peroxide, your saline
her
solution,
babies are
your
like doing somersaults in her belly right now. Yeah.
Well, we may need this kit after all. But
because there are a lot of crossover items, like the hydrogen peroxide, like the kind of an antibiotic cream, cotton swabs. What in there? So a lot of those items are going to be the same. What are some major call-outs that are completely different that we aren't going to have in a human's first aid kit?
Well, a lot of times it's great to carry a little pair of nail trimmers like this, and these are my favorite type. These are what you call a Resco trimmer, and they work really well. And with pets, dogs or cats, broken nails are a common injury that dogs or cats incur, so having one of these handy trimmers is a great thing. Additionally, I like to keep some rolled gauze like this. This can be great if you need to do a bandage, but if a pet is injured or hurt, what can happen is that they may act aggressively or bite where they wouldn't normally have that sort of behavior. So with gauze like this, you can do a simple little loop over the muzzle, tying it up on the top like this, and then back down underneath the muzzle, and then back behind the head.
That's a great tip, because if you're coming upon a stray dog, you don't want to run the risk of them biting you.
Or even your own dog. When they're in pain and uncomfortable, they may behave badly when they normally would not.
Because most of us, when we are in pain, we behave a little worse than we would.
Absolutely.
These are so many great tips. Thank you for being here. And once again, Princess Leia, she'll be, like you said, she'll be up for adoption. And y'all have a lot of other dogs that you're always looking for forever homes.
How do people get a hold of you?
They can call us at Eastlake Pet Orphanage or www.elpo.org.
Awesome. Okay, well,
she might go into labor right now.
Thank you for being here. And this, like we said, this sweet little sweetheart is going to be available for adoption after she nurses all her new little puppies. Okay, stay tuned. We've got more broadcasts right after this.